Howdy, I'm looking forward to this discussion today as we get into chapter 12 and talk about strategic leadership. So to start off with, effective strategic leadership is a prerequisite to using the strategic management process successfully. And this really builds on or summarizes most of what we have talked about this semester. So we start off with a vision and mission for a company, and we have to look at the strategic actions and the formulation and implementation of strategies that lead to the firm's results. So strategic leadership is the ability to anticipate, envision, maintain flexibility, and empower others to create strategic change as necessary. And strategic change is the change that results from selecting and implementing a firm's strategies, particularly as those strategies change over time. Strategic leadership is multifunctional in nature, and it involves managing through others, managing an entire organization rather than a functional subunit, and also coping with the rapid and intense changes associated with a global economy. Effective strategic leaders meaningfully influence the behaviors, thoughts, and feelings of others by word and by example. They create and support the context or environment through which stakeholders can perform their best. The ability to attract and manage human capital may be the most critical of the strategic leader's skills. Intellectual capital, including the ability to manage knowledge and produce innovations, affects a strategic leader's success. The primary responsibility for effective strategic leadership rests at the top, in particular with the CEO. Other strategic leaders include members of the board of directors, the top management team, and divisional general managers. Any individual with responsibility for the performance of human capital and/or a part of the firm can be a strategic leader. Many of you will be strategic leaders within a few years of graduation. So top-level managers make multiple decisions regarding the strategies their firms will choose. When making decisions related to using the strategic management process, managers often use their discretion or their latitude for action. The primary factors that determine the amount of decision-making discretion a manager has are external, organizational, and managerial characteristics or sources. So question number one, think of an influential leader in your life. Who was that person and why were they so influential?